I can't wait for your Q&A. Hope my question is in it. When's Q&A gonna be up? When is your Q&A gonna be up? When will the Q&A be uploaded? When is your Q&A gonna be out? I hope my question will be in your Q&A. Q&A? Q&A! Well, Sesh, this is my Q&A, and I'm finally doing it, and your question will be in it. Your question was, hashtag Ask MatMicMar, are you ever going to do facecam in your videos? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know. I hope that you didn't wait 2 weeks for that answer, but yeah, guys, this is my 2,500 subscriber Q&A. Sorry about the delay on this, I just had a few other things going on. I'll have a few updates at the end of this video if you want to stick around for that, but yeah, I'm going to get into the questions now. So first question, we're kind of starting off on a serious note, but it comes from El Duarto, and he asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? El Duarto, I'd like to give you a good answer for that, but I don't really like cereal. The Hockey Hero asks, will you ever play other games, or will you stick to BO3 for now? This question was asked before I did my Minecraft Christmas special video thing, but yeah, I definitely plan to play other games. I'm mainly going to stick for BO3 for now, but like if I ever get into any other games, I'll definitely be uploading those. Real Samurai asks, how old are you? I am currently 17. Pick.True asks, MatMicMar, if you were an animal, what animal would you be and why? Would a blowfish count? Lane Garcia 341 Lane Garcia asks, what's your favorite gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 3? I've mainly sniped in Black Ops 3, and I do find sniping really fun to do in that game, but the snipers are definitely not the best weapons in the game, and I've used a lot of red guns too, like more than any other COD really. Like I've mainly sniped in other CODs, and I've been experimenting with normal guns a lot in BO3, and like out of all the ones I've used, I'd say the Weevil is my favorite one to use, like as a normal gun. Travis Tapa asked, what made you start YouTube and who are your inspirations? There's a lot to that story, but to kind of like sum it up would be like back around 2008 and 2007-ish, I'd love to just like create things. I'd love to just take a video camera and just film me doing stuff with people. And then I discovered what YouTube was, and I loved watching people like Ray William Johnson and Dave Days and Rhett and Link, and like those people, like those kind of people were my inspiration. It wasn't like gaming stuff. Before YouTube, I always had an interest in film and content creating of any sort. It's just like seeing what those people were doing on YouTube just really motivated me to try and make stuff for myself for YouTube. So I asked for a video camera for that Christmas, and then it goes on and on. I'm not going to get into it any further than that, but yeah, that's pretty much like how I was inspired to do YouTube. Exion Void asks, what is your favorite sport and favorite professional team from that sport? My favorite sport is hockey, and yeah, I know I'm Canadian, obviously it's hockey, but yeah, my favorite sport is hockey, and my favorite sports team is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Rebel Legits asked, how many balls do you have? In brackets he put, I have 3.5. Yeah, no, I just have the, standard 2. Zombie Pro asks, can I ever play with you? Yeah, I get asked this all the time, and sometimes I'll do, like, open lobbies and stuff to play with you guys, but if you have an Xbox One, I'm gonna get a PS4 in the future, but right now it's Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One, you can just follow me on that and invite me sometime, and if I'm not busy, I'll join. That's happened to me before. I've had, like, a lot of people invite me, and if I'm just not busy, I'll just join, you know, just play some BO3 with you guys. You know, you can just try that a few times, and I'm sure eventually I'll join. TrevorNader8 asked a lot of questions. What got you started in COD? Back in the day, I used to play an NHL game with one of my friends. We used to play that all the time, and he also had Call of Duty. So he's like, hey man, you should get Call of Duty. We should play this together sometime. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I got the game, and that's kind of like how I got started in Call of Duty. Will you ever upload anything other than COD? Yes, I've already done that. I know these were asked like a while ago. Will you ever do a private match with several subscribers but have some weird twist? Example, a match where you can only use a sniper / combat knife. Maybe, I don't know. And do you have any relatives married to a goat? Nah, most people where I'm from just stick to humans. And blowfish. Mr. Panda asked, are you going to get a PS4 anytime soon? Yes. Dylan Curry asked, what's your favorite football team? I know some people might get mad at me for this, but I honestly couldn't even name a single football team. Like, I know nothing about football. Yo man Nick asked, any advice on how to get better at Black Ops 3? No. It's Money Man asked, what do you prefer, Xbox One or PlayStation 4? You know, I'm just not gonna answer that. I'm sure you guys can figure out in the comments. You guys won't argue or anything about it, right? Yeah. Tom Smith asked, for Q&A, do a dramatic intro using COD. Oh, what? It's too late for that now? Why couldn't... I guess you asked it 2 weeks ago. Gunna Vinny Laka asked, what's your favorite gun of all time? I assume you mean Call of Duty, and in Call of Duty it would be the Ballista. JDog2930 asked, how was the KFC the other day, bud? It's pretty good. pretty good. I got a zinger combo with bacon and cheese. It was good. Edwin N. Rangel asked, if vampires can't see their reflections, why is their hair always so neat? Dude, if you ever find something in life that just doesn't make sense, it's just always Illuminati, man. It's always Illuminati. That's just my only answer. It's just Illuminati. Brandon X Rage asked, will you ever do a gaming setup tour? If I ever got a decent camera, yes. Oliver Duran asked, do you have a YouTube channel? No! Throne Mexican asked, would you rather get a headshot quad collateral or a 10-man on-screen? A quad headshot collat would be insane, but I'm pretty sure a 10-man on-screen is impossible. I'm pretty sure the kill feed only goes up to 7, plus, like, there's only 9 enemies on a ground war team. So I'd take a 10-man on-screen, because I'm pretty sure I'd be the only one ever to get one. Legendary asks, when did you have an interest in gaming? My whole life. I've always been playing games and stuff. Not as much as the normal kid. Like, when I was younger, I didn't play games a whole lot. But, you know, I had, like, a PlayStation 2 and a Wii, and I'd play, like, SpongeBob the movie, the game, and on the Wii, I'd play, like, Wii Sports and stuff. And I was always, like, kind of into it, but then I really got into it, like, a few years ago, and that's when I made YouTube, and yeah. Alright, so that's the end of the Q&A questions. As I said earlier on, at the end of the video, there's going to be a little bit of an update. So what I want to update you guys on is that you guys know I was going for the OBRC and stuff. And I just want to thank you guys for all the support I was getting. Like, the support was crazy. Like, I figured a few people would be like, yeah, it'd be cool to see you on Obey and stuff. But, like, literally, like, every day I'd get so many people tweeting at me, saying how I deserve to join Obey and stuff. And I just want to thank you guys for that. But as you might have been able to tell, I didn't put the last 2 parts of the response up. The reason for that is, one, the why I think I should join Obey video. I was watching Jilo's live stream and stuff, and he was, like, saying how stupid this idea was, and he regrets, like, ever making people do this. And I asked him, if you haven't done it already, should you even bother doing it? And he said, yeah, no, there's not really any point. Like, it was just kind of filler stuff for the RC. And then with the series, like the part where you came up with your own series, I just couldn't think of anything worth doing. Like, I didn't want to put, like, a half-done, like, stuff that's been done before thing. I wanted to have, like, a real nice series. I just couldn't, nothing came to me, so I didn't bother trying to make a video for that. But from the start of this wasn't me trying to get into Obey. It would have been awesome if I did, but, like, it wasn't, like, the goal. It was just kind of, like, to have some fun and let the leaders know who I am, and that definitely worked. Like, if it wasn't for your guys' support, they probably might not have figured out who I was, but they're definitely aware of my existence now, so maybe later down the road, because me personally, like, I'm happy with my content, but it's not where I want it to be. I want to improve it more, and maybe, like, someday, whenever I improve it a lot more, the leaders will see that, and they'll maybe pick me up. But the RC as a whole was successful. Like, to me, this was a success, and it wouldn't have been a success if it wasn't for all the support. So I want to thank you guys for that, and thank you for 2,500 subscribers, and now at like 2,750 subscribers or something like that. Like, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with thank yous, but it's just, you need to be thanked. Like, it's just so amazing how supportive you guys are. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.